Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome back to the ModSauce. I don't know if this video will ever see the light of day, but I found a tier 2 rocket schematic and I want to go to Mars. We're going to do it right now, assuming I can enter this thing without my game crashing again. So I never made the moon buggy. We still have time, no big deal. Well, we might have time. But I want to do this first, and then we can always mess with the moon buggy later. So here is a tier 2 rocket. I'm not going to worry about storage. Wait, I probably should. I'm not sure if we get our stuff back, like the fuel and all that, if we don't have some storage. It might be separate. What's happening, game? Oh, I'm on the wrong schematic. Alright, maybe I can make this thing work now. Alright, there we go. I guess it won't let you put pieces in a schematic where they don't belong. Alright, tier 2 rocket, a little bit of storage. I did not bring a fuel loader. We can take the one from downstairs after we load this one. Not a huge deal. I did bring some portal stuff, so we don't necessarily have to fly home. I don't think it's any longer of a flight. I think it's one of those things where it just takes you to that map of the galaxy or whatever. Man, that rocket looks cool with those things. I think it takes you to the map of the galaxy or whatever. And then you just go to whichever destination you want. So it's night right now. No power. Let's do something. We got power now, or do I need to put a conduit there? I bet I need to put a conduit there. We use the little conduit for this. There we go. I'm only going to put 1 bucket of fuel in here, because that's all we need. And as soon as it's done, we'll take off. Looks like it's still loading. Which is weird because, you know, it says no fuel to load. It might just take it a minute to get in there. This one may hold a little more fuel. That might be what's happening. I'm going to give it a go. Alright, here we are at the Galaxy screen. We're going to hit launch. And it looks like we are in a little capsule. That's pretty cool. Boing. I can't control this one. Oh, what? Whoops. My bad. Alright, no extra fuel. So we're just going to grab that stuff. And welcome to Mars, everybody. It's not as bright here. Obviously, I guess because of the atmosphere, and so a little further away from the sun. It didn't really seem to matter in Total Recall, but I saw a thing on the ground over here. There's something called a slime something or other. A slimeling egg. Oh, look at that. I can name him. Let's name him Tobias. Maybe. And I think they actually follow you around. And they'll kill stuff for you. So what have we got here? We got some subsurface rock. Let's get a little bit of that. See if we can do anything with it. Facades. The Mars cobblestone could be pretty cool. We'll just get a little bit of that to send back, just because. And we can make a base. I brought trees and stuff so that we can actually make a little structure and pump oxygen into it. I've got quite a bit though, so I'm not really worried about that right now. I've got, looks like 8 extra canisters. So I kind of want to just go explore, see if we can find a dungeon. I'm not really sure how they spawn here. We'll go south, and I'll bring you back when and if I find something. Oh, look at that. What do we have on the map here? Awesome. Okay. So this is a Mars dungeon. The bricks are green. I think they look really cool. Almost like the Zycraft ones. This Desh ore is good stuff. We're going to want to get some of that. I didn't really expect to find it already. And then we've got copper and tin. The only ores that really generate on Galacticraft planets seems like the ores that you can actually use for Galacticraft stuff. So this stuff is pretty sweet. I actually set up my digital miner in a moon base, and I just grabbed a ton of that moon base brick. I think I'm going to do the same thing here, and I actually might just make a sealed room and use elevators. Someone left a comment. It's brilliant. That never occurred to me to just use an elevator. So I want to show you the boss here. We'll leave all that stuff. It's the same, I mean, it's basically the same kind of a dungeon. Whoa. Those guys are a little antsy. They're a lot faster than the ones on the moon. It's basically the same kind of dungeon layout. Let me get some food down here. So, I mean, it's not too different from the moon dungeon. It's just a different boss at the end and different loot in that special treasure chest. So let's zip through here. Yeah, these guys are way faster than the other guys. I don't know what I would do without this awesome sword. I've still got my Tinker's one that's armor piercing and stuff, but it doesn't really one-shot any of the guys. Man, I'm getting hammered in here. Oh, there. I hate those little skulls. It's my least favorite part of whatever mod adds them. I don't even know what mod it is, but I don't like it. So this is a little more difficult of a dungeon than the moon dungeon. Obviously. I guess I was kind of just chilling for a minute, so I gave the guys a chance to spawn. So I really need my Tinker's Hearts to work right now. I really wish they would. So look at this guy. The only way to beat him... I didn't mean to leave the room. The only way to beat him is to knock the TNT back at him. And I think those eggs around the edge will actually spawn creepers. So this can take a little while, apparently. But it doesn't actually look too difficult at the moment. Yeah, the sword doesn't do anything. You can spam him. I mean, looks like he lost one head already. There we go. Really not that difficult of a mob to beat. If you don't have a jetpack and stuff, I mean, I'm sure it could be more difficult. I mean, I do appreciate it, but really not that tough when it comes down to it. So it looks like this is the room where our special chest is. What have we got? Tier 3 rocket, awesome. We can go to the asteroids now. We can do all kinds of cool stuff there. So, I don't know what that thing costs. Let's take a look real quick. Heavy duty plates, which takes compressed desh and these. So you need a bunch of desh, which is that ore that we found at the entrance to this thing. And then a bunch more meteoric iron, because you have to turn the heavy duty plate tier 2 into the heavy duty plate tier 3. And I kind of want to make one of these cryogenic chambers that lets you sleep during the day. I don't know if it switches to night or not, but that would be pretty cool. So we really don't need any of that stuff. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm probably going to set up a little base. Something modest, a little tree farm, just to get oxygen pumped in there. I'll set up the portal, and then probably do some mining. I'm not sure if those little meteoric iron things will fall on Mars or if it's just for the moon. So if I get some of those, that'll be cool. If not, no big deal. It's very easy to get back to the moon. I guess that's ice. I didn't know there was ice here. Oh yeah, look at this. Where's Quato at? That's what I want to know. Anyway, this is a very drab place. I mean, it's Mars, what do you expect? But like I said, I'm going to make just a modest little base and do a little bit of mining, find some Desh ore, and maybe we'll do the asteroid thing. I'm not sure how long we're going to be on this pack, and I've already recorded like this will be my 3rd episode in the queue. So that's another 6 days. So I guess we'll see. But either way, I'm going to call it here. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, any of that stuff, leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time.